Flexibility is the capability to bend the body with ease. It is primarily related to the elasticity of the adjoining muscles and their tissues. If the muscles and their surrounding tissues are highly elastic, the range of motion is great. If the muscles are tight, the range of motion is limited. Flexibility comes from the muscle elasticity. Flexibility is affected by the tightness of the ligament and the strength of the muscles. A tight ligament limits range of motion. A loose ligament causes instability in the joint. Weak muscles tend to overstretch, leading to joint and ligament injuries. So, flexibility should be developed with the muscle strength. By developing a balance of strength and flexibility, you can create the muscles that can withstand tension while working through their entire range of motion. Neck rotation prevents neck injuries in falling and increases flexibility for spotting during turning. Begin with a left to right and right to left, then up and down exercise. Then circulate your neck around your shoulders. Circulate your shoulders with the elbows bent. Gradually speed up and enlarge the circle by extending your arm to the side. Stretch your arms in front of you and interlock your fingers with your thumbs facing downward. Stretch and flex your elbows. This exercise helps you improve strength and flexibility for grabbing applications. Stand with both feet shoulder width apart and arms outstretched. Bend forward and touch the ground. Stand up and bend back, arching your back. This exercise will increase the range of trunk movement in throwing and takedowns. From the relaxed standing position, raise your one arm and stretch it over your head while you bend to the side. This will help you stretch oblique muscles and enhance your flexibility for throwing and striking techniques. This is a more active exercise of the side stretch. Grab your wrist and gently pull the wrist to the bending direction. Exhale when you pull and inhale when you move back to the standing position. As you repeat this exercise, pull down further and further from your head so that you can stretch entire muscle groups on the side of your body. From a natural standing position, stretch your arms forward and interlock the fingers. Keep your eyesight straight forward and swing your arms to the side horizontally. When you swing, breathe out, and when your hands come back to the center, breathe in. Make a horse riding stance and put your hands on both knees and gently press them. Look back over your shoulder and press your knees rhythmically, then to the other side. Arm swing is to open the chest muscles and stretch the back muscles. Regulate your breathing according to your condition. Breathe in when you swing out, breathe out when you swing in. Raise your arm shoulder height. Pull the elbow with the other hand. Keep your eyesight forward. As you pull the elbow, increase the intensity but reduce the muscle resistance. Stand with your feet a bit more than shoulder widths apart and your fist touching the ground. Extend one arm up above your back while keeping the other fist on the ground. This exercise is not only for the trunk muscle flexibility but also neck muscle stretching. Stand with your feet a bit more than shoulder widths apart and your arms stretched out to the side. Bend forward at the waist and alternately touch your toes with your outstretched arms. This exercise integrates trunk rotation and neck rotation. Be careful in turning not to over twist your neck, which may cause injury. This exercise integrates 3 exercises of trunk, neck, and shoulder rotation, providing more momentum in the rotation. Stretch both arms behind your back and interlock your fingers with your thumbs pointing to the ground. Raise your arms toward the ceiling. This exercise helps you improve flexibility for striking and throwing. Do not do this exercise if you have previous shoulder injury. This is one of the easiest movements to do and yet necessary for any physical activity. Place your hands on your hips and rotate your hip clockwise and reverse the rotation counterclockwise. Stand with both knees together. Place your hands on your knees and rotate them clockwise and reverse and rotate counterclockwise. This is good for warm-up exercise for footwork and kicking. Put your both feet together and bend your trunk and touch the palm on the floor. Breathe out when you bend and breathe in when you stand up. This is a good exercise for stretching the back trunk muscles, hip muscles, hamstring, and calf muscles. This is the ultimate exercise to test your flexibility of the back muscles of the upper body and lower body. Put both feet together and inhale deeply and exhale when you bend forward. Hold it there for 5 to 10 seconds each time when you do it. Knee press is good for stretching the hamstring and calf muscles. It also helps you improve, strengthen the knee ligament. Begin gently and progressively increase intensity and speed. Make a front stance to the side direction and press your hip area gently to the direction you are bending. This is good for stretching the groin muscles as well as the side leg muscles. Begin with a gentle stretch. As your strength progresses, you can intensify the pressure. Open your feet wider than your shoulder width and bend your knee fully to the ground and keep the other knee straight. When you go down, breathe out as you stretch the hamstring. Begin slowly and increase ballistic intensity when your leg gets stronger. Open your feet wider than a shoulder width and gently squat down. At this time, you must concentrate your mind on the target muscles that generate slight pain. As the pain grows, you must regulate your breathing and go along with the pain to overcome it. Begin with a knee stretch and then move on to ham stretching exercise. As you adjust to the pain, press harder and try to identify different muscle fibers that cause different sensation in the leg. Then move on to the hip press. After the hip press, drop your knee on the ground and turn your body forward. Now you're working on the front leg muscle groups. Push your hip forward more and increase the range of the motion. Sit with your legs extended in front of you and together. With your knees straight, raise your arms above your head and bend at the waist to touch hands to your toes. This exercise helps you improve the flexibility of your hamstring and kicking height. Sit with your knees bent and soles of the feet touching. Lean forward with your upper body while applying pressure to your knees with your arms. This exercise helps you improve flexibility in the hip and inner thighs. Sit with one leg bent to the side and one extended in front of you. Stretch forward to touch your opposite side toes. Always regulate the breathing when you're standing up. You breathe in. When you bend forward, breathe out gently. This exercise helps you improve your kicking height and speed. Sit with your one leg crossed over the other leg and turn to the back. This exercise helps you improve flexibility for striking, throwing, and spinning techniques. Stretch out one leg on the floor and bring in the other foot in front of the thigh. Breathe in deeply and bend your upper body forward while breathing out. Try to bend as far as you can. As you progress, you will discover ways to relax those muscles that hold you back. Seated, grasp the arch of your foot and pull your foot toward you, keeping your knee straight. This exercise helps you improve kicking power and height. Seated, Bring your knee as close as you can to your chest. Pull it tight and breathe out. Repeat it harder as you progress. Then you can do with both legs at the same time together. This exercise helps you improve retraction speed in kicking. Be seated with both knees open, shoulder widths apart, and both hands in the back of the floor. Raise your hips slowly and drop your head back. Breathe out when you raise the hip and breathe in when you put the hip down. This is a good exercise for improving ground grappling techniques and jumping techniques. Lie on your stomach. Put both hands with the shoulder widths apart on the floor. Raise your upper body slowly with exhaling. When you reach the top, look up the sky. Pay close attention to the back arching reverse angle. This exercise helps you improve flexibility for grappling, rolling, and spinning techniques. Lie on your stomach. Put both hands with the shoulder width apart on the floor. Raise your upper body slowly with exhaling to the side angle. When you reach the top, look back with both legs aligned straight with the one on top of the other. Then alternate. This is a dangerous exercise if you have any experience of a back injury. If you have, skip this exercise. Before you make an arch, first lie back and relax your mind and muscles. Put your hands above the shoulders on the floor. Breathe in deeply and gently raise your body while breathing out as you go up. Lie back on the floor. Open your arms wide apart and push the floor gently. Raise both legs up in the air vertically and slowly drop them to the side. When legs coming up, breathe in, and when legs come down, breathe out. Lie back on the floor. Open your arms wide apart and push the floor gently. Raise one leg up in the air vertically, then drop it to the opposite side and bring it up to switch the legs. This exercise helps you improve range of motion of a body rotation for circular kicks. Lie back and stretch both arms up and legs down. Bring both hands and legs up in the air, then split them apart as wide as you can. With the bouncing momentum, bring back the legs and arms to the center and put them down. Kneel and lean forward with your upper body, stretching your arms above your head. Then bring your chest forward and look up to the sky. This exercise helps you improve flexibility for kicking, striking, and throwing skills. Bow is good for stretching the chest and thigh muscles and strengthening the back muscles at the same time. If you have any back injury, do not try this exercise. This is good for improving back kick, back tumbling, flipping, and falling techniques. Lie on your stomach with both arms outstretched to the side. Raise your leg and twist your body to touch your foot to the other hand. Alternate side. This is also dangerous to you if you have any back problem. You make sure to exhale when you twist your body. This is good for improving spinning while whipping techniques. Kneel, then lie back with your legs folded under you. You should stop if you have a knee pain. This exercise helps you improve kicking initiation speed and flexibility. Be seated on the floor and spread your legs to the side. Bend at the waist and stretch forward, then to the other side. Breathe out when you bend forward. Breathe in when your body comes up. This is good to improve kicking height. This exercise integrates full split lateral and side trunk muscle stretch. Whenever you switch to the other direction, cross-extend the both arms to the opposite direction. In order to increase more pressure to the hamstring, you may do the stretching exercise with a partner or grab fixed material. Grab your toes firmly and increase the intensity to stretch the target muscles. Turn your body forward so that your side muscles form arch. Extend the one leg in front of you and the one leg behind your body. Keep your knees straight, then bend your upper body gently toward the front leg. Exhale when you bend, inhale when you erect your body. This exercise helps you improve kicking height and range of motion. Be seated on the floor and spread your legs to the sides. Bend at the waist and stretch forward, then split your arms and touch your chest to the floor. By regulating your breathing and relaxing your mind, you can maximize the stretching angle. When you become comfortable with the exercise, vary it by slightly bouncing while moving forward and backward. Remember, always listen to your body. When you begin to have pain, stop and modify the exercise in the way you can truly enjoy. Reflexes is an involuntary response to a stimulus. Reflexes comes from the nervous center. When the nerve impulse from the receptor is transmitted inward to the nervous center in turn transmits it outward to an effector. Reaction drill is to improve your responsive action to the given stimuli with the right choice. Your considering factors should be the distance, angle, speed, and power. You can create variations endlessly. Coordination is the ability to integrate the physical and physiological process into an efficient pattern of a movement. Coordination comes from the integration of physical skills such as balance, speed, and timing. The integration can be developed from thinking about each segment of a movement separately to functioning as a unified body. Through repetition, almost any movement can undergo this transformation, because by repeating a skill, you signal the brain to create a programmed response to the demand for that skill. To improve coordination, it is utmost important you understand the basic pattern of the movement. Then, with that simple pattern, practice with both your left and right part of your body until you feel comfortable. As you progress, practice how not to think of the movement and perform fast. Confidence will help you build coordination. The test for the ultimate coordination is the ability to strike the target in any angle while moving. To accomplish that ability, footwork drill is a must for any martial artist. With the simple footwork skills, move into the direction you choose. As you progress, combine it with kicking or striking or throwing techniques.